Italy just announced that there's a new trail called the Sentiero dei Parchi, so that would be the Trail of the Parks. And what it is it's a about 35 million euro plan over 13 years to connect all 20 of Italy's regions on one big, long trail. The Italian government has been trying to promote these walking trails that can be conceived of secular, not necessarily religious, but there are a number of religious Camino trails within Italy. There's the Way of St. Francis, the Way of St. Benedict. There's also the Way of Loreto, the Via Lauretana that goes from Assisi to Loreto. So there's a number of religious Caminos that the government has been equally trying to promote. I think what the government wants to do is they want to sort of lower the carbon emissions that comes with tourism. So there's been a push towards this green tourism. So if people can walk on a walking vacation, there's less of a carbon footprint, less carbon dioxide in the air. I started about 5 years ago organizing pilgrimages in the footsteps of St. Francis. You can't help but praise God when you're outside in creation, like St. Francis did. We know he was the saint of creation. But there's also lots of spiritual reminders as we're walking the Camino, because we're in Italy. This is the ancient land of the faith where there's so many churches, sanctuaries, basilicas, abbeys all along the way. So you can't walk for very long without coming across either a ruined hermitage or an abbey or a church or something, and being reminded of that spiritual religious presence that brings us back to the faith. There have been articles and pundits commenting that the first form of travel to sort of come back again will be the sort of walking trails, because the last thing to come back is going to be the big crowded bus tours through through Rome and through Venice and through Florence with crowds of people in the museums and long lines. That's going to be a long way down the road. But a form of travel where you're not in cities, you might pass through some of them or you might fly in and out of them, but you're going to be in a city for a very little amount of time. You're going to be walking through the countryside where there's just not many people. The walking vacations, walking pilgrimages is really what people are seeing is going to come back first.